Good morning. So I'm on a walk today, somewhere different. So I had kind of planned on going up a mountain today. So I've come out this way for that, but obviously the weather's a bit rubbish. I mean, it's actually really nice, but rubbish for walking up a mountain. So I've got an alternative lower level walk. So I'm actually near a place I can't pronounce. I'm going to call it Stronach Lacca. The top end of Loch Katrine, basically. I'm near there. I'm going to walk over the hill, drop down to Loch Katrine, up to the place that I can't pronounce, and then back round. About 6 miles in total. I think if the cloud lifts at all, it's actually going to be really beautiful views. But yeah, I'm not that familiar with this area. I've driven up this way a bit and bimbled around, but never really gone on proper walks around here. So yeah, pretty looking forward to it. So according to the map, this path should take me up over a hill, a small hill, down to Loch Katrine on the other side. Interesting fact around here though, I was looking at old maps before I came out here, and the aqueduct, so Loch Katrine, it supplies the water for Glasgow and has done since I think the Victorian times, like the 1800s. It was a massive project to supply fresh water to Glasgow. They had all kinds of problems prior to that. Very interesting history actually, Glasgow. But yeah, the water from Loch Katrine, which is out here, goes to Glasgow through an aqueduct, which goes underground and also overground. Bearing in mind this was built in the 1800s, so it didn't have all the fancy machinery that we have now. But where I'm walking today, the tunnel, the aqueduct tunnel, actually goes underneath, according to the old maps, that is. I'm not exactly sure of the exact location, but yeah, somewhere around here, somewhere under my feet, is the Loch Katrine aqueduct, which kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, but I also think it's amazingly cool. Even now, to build a tunnel under a mountain is pretty impressive, but in the 1800s, yeah, very impressed with that engineering. I'm oddly fascinated with the whole Loch Katrine aqueducts. But yeah, pretty cool. And also, it's a very beautiful day. Okay, so this is mildly creepy to come across on a misty day, but I'm gonna assume this is an air vent for the aqueduct that I was talking about. I did see, not on the modern map I don't think, but on one of the old maps it did sort of point out that there was air vents across here. So yeah, the aqueduct must be like right under our feet, my feet. Which is both cool and definitely giving me the heebie-jeebies. So I don't think I've mentioned it, but this walk is very magical today. I'm actually really pleased that the weather didn't turn out suitable for walking up mountains, and I've come here instead because it's wonderful. I mean, look at that. I do have wet feet though, which is actually a first for a while. But yes, it's so magical. Look at it. Yeah, I don't know what this is that I'm coming upon. It's just like a big pile of stones. But we are like in the middle of nowhere. I'm guessing something to do with the aqueduct. But look at that up on the top of the hill. Honestly, this aqueduct business is kind of creepy in the mist. I'm guessing that is another air vent or something. I honestly, like, I knew obviously from the maps that the aqueduct was under here, but I didn't actually realise I would be seeing anything about it. Yeah. Maybe that's something I might have to do at some point in the future, is like walk the aqueduct. Because that might be quite interesting, like Loch Catherine to Glasgow, following the aqueduct. Another one of those vent things. So the one in the background, that's the one I saw earlier from the other side. I think that's something different. So go and have a look at it. Go on, let's go and have a closer look at that thing up there. See, I don't know what we've actually got here. I kind of want to say it's maybe a trig point. I'm actually not where I'm stood now, but I think on a clear day you'll actually be able to see this from quite a distance. So maybe this was to like help keep the vents in line, like on that side of the hill and on that side of the hill. However, could that be a little entrance maybe? I don't know. Like maybe it used to be an entrance into the tunnel system and that is being caved in. It kind of looks like there's like an old wall here and an old wall there. Maybe like those steps down there. Yeah, I don't know. I've just spotted something else as well. Actually, just over there, there's a little pointy obelisk. Oh, let's go around here. Let's not go around here, actually, it's a bit creepy. Yeah, look at that big stone there. Yeah, I'm not walking around here, like the ground feels dead. Spongy. It's probably just boggy, but I really don't want to fall down into a tunnel. But yeah, that's like a man-made rock of some purpose. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some Googling when I get home tonight. And you can see a bit better here, so like there's the vents there and there. There's a little obelisk thing there. There's this thing. And then, probably can't see it from here, but there's like another vent there. Which is more or less in a straight line from these two, so... Oh, yeah, and there's another obelisk thing over there as well. This is fun. I mean, it's a bit creepy. Like, what if I fall through? I probably won't, but I'm a little bit concerned about that. But yeah, I had no idea that there would be things to see up here. It is very cool. But yeah, the landscape, like there and like here, kind of looks sunken. I know this like happens up on the hills, like just because of the peat and stuff like that, so it could be that, but I don't know, it could also be to do with the works underneath. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be spending a lot of time on Google later, trying to find out more facts. But yeah, on another note, we're reasonably high up here. And had it been a clear day, I think we'd get really beautiful views of mountains. So you know, I'm just going to have to come back on a clear day. As much as I'm really enjoying this weather today, I think this is definitely a more than one walk. So, I don't think it shows it so much on the camera, but I've just spent more time than I should looking at this. Thinking, this is a really weird cloud formation. Like, it just looks like it's all part of the clouds and like, what is this? And I've just realised it's the lake, isn't it? It's Loch Catrin. So yeah, that was my thick moment of the day. So we're nearly at the lake. Which is kind of a shame because I'm actually really enjoying this bit. But yeah, I'm wondering like when we get down to the lake whether I'll actually be able to see some of the tunnels like in the lake. I don't know. But yeah, had it not been rainy, we should be able to see Ben Venue over there somewhere, and yeah, this is cool. I like this. Got another vent, another obelisk. The path has gone to shit. It's bracken wading now. Look at this, it's down there somewhere. See, if I don't get a tick going through this, I'm going to be quite offended. Relieved, but offended. Okay, that's better. I wasn't sure if I was going to have to bracken wade like all the way down. So I don't really want to jinx things, but there's something missing from this walk. Considering it's like a miserly, reasonably warm day. There's no midges. Where are all the midges? Like, I was camping last night, and again it was next to a lake, in a woodland, no wind, slightly damp, no midges. Where have they all gone? Not that I'm complaining, and they're probably going to get me. Now I've said that, I'll probably get eaten alive, but yeah, it's very weird. So I've made it to the road. That was the path that was just on. The second half of that path was definitely a lot more rough than the first half. It was a lot of fun though, but I am definitely a drowned rat and I probably have 1,000 ticks on me, so it's going to be a fun shower later. But yeah, just going to follow this to that place that I can't pronounce. And then I think I'm going to join, I think it's the Great Trossachs Pass. Like just earlier I passed I think it's like a labour road or something like that. Yeah, I'll come back along that, so no more rough walking. I think it should be quite easy from here on out. Yeah, not been on this side of Catherine before actually. Yeah, it's good. Definitely looking like a drowned rat. So the place I can't pronounce is just down there. I've just come up from there. There's actually a tea room down there. It's actually just changed hands or reopened after a little while of being closed. So I haven't tried it, and I did have it in my mind to stop today and try out the tea room. However, I am very much a damp squib and it would be inappropriate. I think it's a bit of a posh tea room, so it would be inappropriate to go into there. So yeah, heading back to the van now. Like I said earlier, I am going to be joining, I think it's the Great Trossachs Pass now, which is an old labour road or military road or something, so that should be nice, get off tarmac. But yeah, I haven't filmed much of that road because although it's a pretty road, it's just a bit of a road, it's nothing too exciting. Maybe be a bit better when like you can actually see the mountains and stuff, but yeah, I've just been stomping away in the rain mostly. So this rather lovely lake is, I think, called Loch Arklet. I'll put its name up on the screen if it's not Arklet, but I think it is. So when it's not misty, you can actually see the Aragard Alps. Like just at the end there. Actually, so there's a road along the side, and it drops down to Loch Lomond at Inversnaid. Which is pretty cool. I had originally planned for today, had the weather been a bit better, is to actually park up here and go and do one of these hills here, but as you can see, I think I made the best decision. I really love it up here. It's always just very peaceful and beautiful. Very heavy rain showers came through then, as you can probably tell. I am absolutely soaked. I saw some black grouse, so when I say saw, I had so much rain in my eyes, my vision was very blurry, but 3 birds flew over and I'm pretty certain they were black grouse, which is pretty cool. But yeah, do you know what? I'm nearly back at the van, so I'm actually going to leave the video here before it rains again, which it's definitely about to. So yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching as always. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.